Well, the Book of Jubilees is it's an attempt to create a chronology or a list of biblical events from beginning to end. And what he has done is he says all these things happened in the first Jubilee and all these happened in the second Jubilee. And then, for instance, if you go in there and you look and you investigate the life of Adam and Chava, you notice that they didn't sin the very day that they were created. They spent a lot of time with God. They spent a lot of time in Gan Eden, had children before they ate of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. That actually sits very well with Rashi's commentary that says Cain and Hevel were actually born before the fall, just because of the grammar, and I've mentioned that before, like in the sale of the right of the firstborn, Jacob and Esau. Jacob comes and he's starving to death, and Jacob says, "Sell me your birthright," and Esau says, "What good is this? I'm going to die," and so he and it says, the text says, and he sold him his birthright, and he sat down, he ate, got up, and left. A series of 5 verbs which indicate the rapidity of his actions, how quickly he did it. Just sit there, inhale the food, and leave. The rabbis say that the reason why he thought he was going to die is they say that he killed Nimrod. That is correct. But what the text says, and Jacob had given Esau the porridge, the lentil soup. And what that indicates is that the sale had absolutely nothing to do with the soup. That he had already given the soup before the sale of the birthright. So what was the sale of the birthright? What was the commodity? And I really don't know what it is, but wasn't the porridge. And by the way, that was at Abraham's funeral. Yes, it would. I would look at it as midrash, and it's you're going to find things that are fantastic. And I don't want to say that fantastic means you can just throw it out with the bathwater, But sometimes, even the fantastic is there to help explain some sort of anomaly that we see in the text. So instead of us saying, just kind of blow it off, 70 versus 75, or the use of the grammar with the porridge, the midrash is very important because it tells us how the rabbis of old wrestled with the text, and that it helps us wrestle with the text.